Hey guys, King and Charmanders here. Today I'll be your judge, your jury, and your analyst. And here's my video on 40 plus Pink Rathian hunted before boosted spawns. Event review, tips and tricks. And here's my first impression of the Pink Rathian event. It was nice they made it the whole week, and in my first impression, this thing is way too hard to find without the boosted odds for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But I ended up killing 40, and actually more than that, I'll explain that in a bit. Having it only spawn in forests where 9 other large monsters can spawn was a terrible idea. At the same time, I understood this event was supposed to be very difficult and I loved the challenge. So I challenged myself. I had 43 kills overall before Friday and boosted Friday time frame. So this is before Friday and the boosted Friday time frame. I haven't played Friday yet. I found 27 on the main and 16 found on the alt. So I killed 27 on the main and then I found 16 on the alt and killed them with pretty much only my main because my main carried my alt. And here's my day-by-day analysis. I had 43 kills overall, like I mentioned. Day 1, I slayed only 3 Pink Rathian in only 5 hours of hunting. So, like I said, my first impression, absolutely terrible. Day 2, slayed only 4 Pink Rathian in 6 hours of hunting, so it was even worse. But day 3, it started to pick up. I slayed 11 Pink Rathian in 6 hours of hunting. I even found a double spawn. So, I don't know if rates were just boosted or like I don't know, but outside of day 3, day 4, yesterday was absolutely insane. I slayed 25 Pink Rathian in 7 hours of hunting. 25. I posted something on my community updates. I was like, hey look, I killed 30, and then I just started finding so many more. I was on fire. It was ridiculous. So I was like, dang, I can kill more. Okay, that's kind of overkill, but you know what? That's exactly how I felt when I was killing all these Pink Rathian. It's also ironic that I served the United States Air Force, so you know, air bombardment, etc. Yeah. By the way, I love the anime Gates. If you know that, we can be friends. Anyways, this is my loadout for going after Pink Rathians. I had 2 builds. First was my solo build. Weapon was Galebender, Black Diablos bow, grade 5, 2 out of 5. Armor was Diablos Narrow Helm, which is the Black Diablos helm, and I'm pretty sure I'm like the only one that's using it because I'm grinding enough Black Diablos to, well, at least content creators wise, because I'm the only one I've seen use it against Pink Rathian, so yeah. And it's gonna be really useful for what I'm gonna mention later on about my mythology behind this build. So you have that, you have Leather Mail, grade 6, level 1 out of 5, Kadachi Van Braces, grade 6, 1 out of 5, Diablos Coil, grade 5, 5 out of 5, Jira Greaves, which is grade 3, 4 out of 5, and here are my equipment skills. Part Breaker at level 3, Evade Extender level 2, Attack Boost level 1, Focus level 1, and Artful Dodger level 1. And here's my methodology behind methodology. I forgot what the blah blah blah, whatever. Methodology behind it. So, use Part Breaker to stun Pink Rathian by targeting both wings, then the back. It's extremely underrated. Black Diablos Neural Realm is extremely broken, and using it a lot because you get +2 with Part Breaker, plus the coil, I get +3. Evade Extender level 2 gives me that defensive capabilities to just dodge all of Pink Rathian's attacks very easily, and having this build allows me to break more parts to get more materials the typical Monster Hunter way. You break parts, you get more materials, yay. Black Diablos bow is also overpowered, but at the same time, combining it with Part Breaker, I can do enough damage where I can still break Pink Rathian's back without killing it first. So I can take out the wings, then I can take out the back, and bam, I have 3 extra parts. Can't do it consistently, mostly I get the wings, but you know what? Like, I think 2 battles, I get 3 parts, and you know what? That's good enough. The next build I have is my group build, the second one, which is called Carrying the Alt. Literally carry my alt. The weapon is going to be the Pulsar Bow, the Toby Kadachi Bow at grade 5, level 4 out of 5. Thank you, Toby Kadachi Event. I was able to get my Pulsar Bow and upgrade my Kadachi armor really, really high. So I was able to, for this build, I'm using Rathalos Helm, grade 5, 2 out of 5. I'm going to be using the Kadachi Mail, grade 5, 3 out of 5. Kadachi Van Braces, grade 6, 1 out of 5. Kadachi Coil, grade 6, 3 out of 5. Jira Greaves, grade 3, 4 out of 5. And here are my equipment skills. Thunder Attack level 3, Evade Extender level 3, Attack Boost level 2, Focus level 1, and Artful Dodger at level 1. My loadout and the group build methodology. Carry the alt. Yes, it's carry the alt, of course. Stack as much elemental and base attack damage as much as possible, and Evade Extender at level 3 is absolutely amazing. And here's the thing, either have the alt die completely or just continuously dodge. Usually I just let it die because I have enough potions, but I could I'm trying to practice letting it just flip around and dodge everywhere while I just blasted this poor Pink Rathian to death. This build does enough damage to easily take out Pink Rathian as long as I can land all my hits. It actually kills it really fast, so I prefer doing this so I can move on to the next one. But yeah, it does the job really, really well. And here's my Pink Rathian hunting strategy. Drive and grind, of course. Check the Bane and alt when I stop and pull over after identifying forest biomes. Also, if I hurt your feelings with that last video, sorry, not sorry. I'm dead serious. There are some very impressive individuals, more than me, that are literally grouped up. I had some Canadian dude tell me he and his friends are like grouping up together in freezing weather and hunting in a 3-man car, hunting as many Pink Rathians as they can. That is mightily impressive. You can do that. Or if you're willing to do that, you are incredible. Even if you are out biking, especially biking, skateboarding, etc., or even walking, and you're trying to get as many Pink Rathian as you can, I applaud you, and you are absolutely amazing. For those of you that are trying to make every excuse in the world that you don't want to go out and hunt this thing because you're lazy, guess what? That's a you problem. So, yes. But, yes, I'm going to do the grind as usual. Wish I had a group to work with, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do, and I'm here to hunt as many as I possibly can. Also, things change from the Black Diablos Invasion event where accounts can see different spawns. So, accounts can see different spawns. When I did the Diablos Invasion event, my alt and my main can see the same spawns consistently. But now it's changed. I was managed to only see one and the rest are different. But this is perfect because this allows me to check both my main and alt phone to see if there are any Pink Rathian. Check everything. Even this small corner can have a Pink Rathian hiding. Literally. It's like just check everything. Somehow I got super lucky on Wednesday and Thursday. My spawns were my encounter rates were redonkulous, and I even had one spawn right outside my place when spawns reset, which was this one right here. Double up on all drops. I am the whale content creator. I am the whale lord. I will use my gems. I will double up on drops, and I will craft, and I will make a video on using the Pink Diablo set. I mean Pink Rathian set, because it's absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful. It's amazing, and I need it. But also, if you have other life obligations, or you just don't want to do it because you don't want to go outside, that's perfectly fine as well. This is specifically towards the ones that are like, oh my god, that's too dangerous, but I also have zero experience doing so, so I'm going to just say I'm going to give my opinion even though I have zero experience and I just really suck at being on the road. Which I encountered a lot of people like that today. It was crazy. But anyways, here are my highlights. A double Pink Rathian. The first one was, oh my gosh, of course I have to highlight the double Pink Rathian. I found a double Pink Rathian spawn right next to each other. And I screamed out loud, a double Pink Rathian spawn. Oh my god, literally in those words. It was so loud that I'm pretty sure people outside of next to my car could hear me. But luckily it was a really easy place to park at and encounter. I drove by and tapped on the first one because that's a safe thing to do, because you know when you got skills, a phone holder is legendary. Tapped on this one, that's why you see me on the screen for like the longest time. And here you go. When I finally I parked into the second one because the second one had a parking space. I had a really easy parking lot into it. So drove by, tapped on this one, second one, bam, took it out. Super, you know, a 10,000 IQ plays. That's all we do here. And the drops are absolutely nuts. They went down pretty easily. I took a little bit of damage. That's perfectly fine. Honestly, I needed to use my potions anyways. No, seriously. Right now, I'm still capped, so I need to use these first aid meds. And here you go. As you see, I float to the second one. Like over 9,000 IQ plays. Take out the second one, and then I'm just on a roll. So here we go. We're just blasting it. Match, take out the left wing. Usually, I'll try to go for the left wing, then the right wing. But this thing likes to fly around everywhere. Bam, take out the right wing, and I'm going for the back, but like, it just stays in flight the entire time. But these freaking drops were nuts. I got a double Pink Rathian Prime Scale, Rarity 4, and I got a double Rarity 2 Pink Rathian Webbing. This was amazing. I was super stoked. This was totally worth it, and oh my god, I was so lucky. Here's my second highlight, the crazy 6-star drops. Out of 43 Pink Rathian I've hunted, so far only 3 of them were 6-star Pink Rathians. So yes, it was a little, I'm hoping to kill more of these once they're boosted, but heck, 3 out of 43 is still pretty dang good in my opinion. And there was easy parking next to one of my local parks. This Pink Rathian was at one of my local parks, so I was like, you know what? Wow, this is super easy, cool. And the battle wasn't actually too difficult. I thought 6 stars would be a lot harder, but you know what? It's such a blessing having grinded so hard for Black Diablos bow and just having this loadout. The power of the stuns really come through, as you see here. I'm able to take out the left wing, and then I'm able to take out the right wing and easily just stun this Pink Rathian. It's so, Part Breaker is just so freaking good. I will do a separate video for that, but I do truly believe, like, Part Breaker build is literally one of the best builds for anything, just because of the fact you get more parts, first of all, and the ability to stun them this long, especially Rathian, since they're flying wyverns. It's just way too dang valuable. Of course, I also try 2,000 IQ plays, like, I'll miss my second shots to try to break it, but to try to, like, just hold off on damage. You see this one, I'm trying to actually go after the tail, and I actually try to fire the back, but not able to take the back, but that's perfectly fine. But yeah, this one dropped a Rarity 4 Pink Rathian Prime Scale and a 3 Rarity 2 Pink Rathian Webbies. I was like, wow, that's a lot of good materials. And of course, you already know, I am the resident whale lord of Monster Hunter now, the resident whale content creator, and I must double up on my drops. That's a no-brainer, by the way. That was a no-brainer to double up on those drops. Here's my third and final highlight, the 40th Pink Rathian. I found the 40th Pink Rathian while I was following my route home. I have this route I take while I'm going home, and I saw a bunch of Rathaloses, but then I was like, wait, that's Pink Rathian. So, got super lucky, and I was like, perfect! We need more storage space. No, seriously, like, my item box is always full, and I need to get rid of stuff. 10,500 is definitely not enough. I really wish they, like, increased. It would be really, like, watch them increase item box and storage space, like, right after this event, like right before the event starts. Hey, here we go, we've expanded your item box so you could carry more. I'd be like, I hate you. It's such a Niantic thing to do. Totally was gonna happen. Totally gonna happen. Or eventually. But I wasn't expecting to get my 40th Slay today, so I was really happy with the results. Especially since I did this legitly. This is a legit run. I will never ever spoof or cheat to play. I never did it in Pokemon Go, never will do it during Monster Hunter now. Too much pride with it. Especially since I did this legit, like I mentioned, because spoofers, I've already seen like 100+ kills from using spoofers. Spoofers have such a dumb advantage because they can skip all of the traffic in between and just hop from biome to biome. It's so cheap. So it's just nuts. So yeah, super salty about that, but you know what? I'm gonna do it the legit way. They can cheat and get banned in the future, and I'll just laugh. And here are my tips and tricks for the Pink Rathian event. It's kind of ironic that a lot of people are like, oh, here's my tips and tricks, yet you've only killed like 1 or 5. Or none at all. Yeah. If you aren't using long-range weapons, expect to use potions. And that's kind of the thing, well, even if you are using long-range weapons, because this thing is really freaking fast and likes to run you over. Find large biomes and search the entire area before you move on. You'll never know if you find a Pink Rathian. When it comes to the tip number 1, I've only used like 2 first aid meds, and I really haven't. I still have more. Like, you see how the shop is just like dinging right there and says use me? I still have a max of 10 first aid meds just because of how good my setup is and just how much I've practiced. But yeah, find large biomes and search the entire area. You'll never know. Like for this example right here, when I went this one is at a park, but like as you see, I'm driving up the edge, and I was like, oh, there is one. Cool. Take advantage of spawn resets so that you could backtrack a route. Because of spawn reset right over here, like near here, I went back to this area and I found this one right here. I already cleared out this area, was no Pink Rathian, came back, there's a Pink Rathian. As mentioned before, counts will have different spawns, so use this to double up if you're using an alt or if you're playing as a duo. So, in contrast to the Diablos Invasion event, I was wrong. Well, they had the same spawns. This time it's different. Your 2 accounts will have different spawns. So if you have you and a buddy, then you can double up so that you can kill yours, and then if he has another Pink Rathian in another area, you can kill that one. But yeah, look at both accounts and scan for Pink Rathians. If you've killed as many as I have, it's like shiny Pokemon. You're like, that's a Pink Rathian. That's totally a Pink Rathian. Yeah, that's a Pink Rathian. You should be able to spot it fairly quickly. And if you're skilled up with your weapon, break as many parts as you can. In this battle example, I'm able to take out 3 parts. Right wing, left wing, and back. It's not super consistent. I try to keep getting it, but I'm trying to like, I'm doing like 3,000 IQ plays to where after I break a part, I'll miss like my second shot or something like that. So I can do enough damage to break parts. As you see the left wing, and I'm able to take out the right wing, and then you'll see at the end, I'm able to take out the back. And here in my end, take a look at my Pink Rathian guide in the video description if you want to look at Pink Rathian's attack patterns. This is really valuable information. Pink Rathian does have different attack patterns, and it's a lot more aggressive and has more HP. Please like, subscribe, and comment for YouTube algorithm. I really do appreciate it, and I hope y'all enjoyed this showcase of Pink Rathian. I'm looking to get at least 50 kills. Well, I'll get 50 kills before the event starts at this rate. I'm trying to gun for 100, as close to 100 as much as possible. But again, please like, subscribe, and comment for YouTube algorithm. I really appreciate it, and I will see y'all on the next one. Also, make sure you use gems. As you see, doubling up equals lots of parts. GG's.